Hey guys, here we are for the next round. Round 2. While we're waiting here, we can take a peek here at our opponent, potentially, if I can find him. Let's see here. Let's see, red, green, white with a Hydra. So we're going to want to bring in our volcanic strengths, and then Staff of Nin, Pack Leader. Interesting. Primal Clay, okay. So he has a Divine Verdict. He's got Primal Clay, Staff of Nin. What else? So I guess he's just splashing red. Okay. This hand looks just fine. So Volcanic Strike will be amazing. I mean, if he hits his third land color, that'll be fine, but if not, maybe not so much. So now we can go turn to Chronometon, Recluse. Okay. Just kind of start building up. We can even use our kite sail. Definitely using kite sail now. And I'm not trading Recluse for a 1-2, or a 1-1 or a 2-2, so that's fine. We could pacify here, but no point. I want to save it for something offensive. So we could just like equip Kite Sail and start beating in, but I think kind of want to just bash in with all three and then play the Kite Sail, or bash in with these two and then build a Chronometon. I think I'm going to do that instead. So I guess he thinks we have like Titanic growth or something, which is just fine with me. I'm happy to give him that impression. There's Primal Clay. Still not trading with that. I'll take 2. Alright, so now we can get Rummaging Goblin on the table and then equip Kite Sail, then it'd be 1 away from Hulk. So yeah, I think that I think we just drop Rummaging Goblin and don't equip here. Yeah, I think we just want to build up our Chronometon here again. So we just drop Rummaging Goblin here. Now we can trade Recluse for his Primal Clay. I guess if he attacks with Visionary, we just go to 13. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to throw away Recluse for that, so I think we're just going to take the 3. Pacifism, sure. I don't know if we have any way to get rid of pacifism, but we want to make him think that we do. Evolving Wilds is not that exciting. I mean, I'd rather just Rummaging Goblin that away. Like we could use it to get like the planes for Odric, so I suppose that's fine. But we don't have Odric in our hands, and I think I just want to Rummaging Goblin and see what we draw. Yeah, and that's much better, because now we can just go ahead and just drop Hulk. Acidic Slime, yuck. It's pretty good. So I guess he hits us for 3. So we dropped a 10. Ugh. I still think it's worth keeping the Recluse to stop his Primal Clay. Well, I guess if he's getting it with both, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, we can make stuff fly and block his stuff, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Well, not sure we want to drop 10 here. If we block that and start getting with Primal Clay, we don't really have an answer for it. I think we just take 3 and drop to 10 here. Roaring Primodox, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. So now we just drop Primodox, and I think we just replay Chronometon, or we could even like give it flying. I think we just replay Chronometon. Or never mind, beginning to upkeep. Okay, so that's fine. So we just play Primodox, and then give it flying, I think. We could pacify as acidic goods, but we can just trade that with Recluse, so I think we don't need to worry about that. Hopefully he's out of gas. No, he's not. Yuck. So now he can keep pushing with Visionary. Ugh. Yeah, Squire and Visionary and the Guardians is pretty rough times, and I think we have to block this time. So if he gets in with Visionary, we're trading with Recluse. Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't quite turn to slag here. Really love to, but I think, like Chronometon seems okay. I'm trying to decide if you want to use Chronometon here to gum up the board. Well, he already has a bunch of flyers. Chronometon like can get bigger, but it's going to take time. I don't know if we have time. I think I'd rather just get rid of the Chronometon in hopes of drawing a mountain. Yeah, I think that's got to be the plan. There's the mountain. Okay, so now now we turn to slag. Probably the Squire. Ugh. I guess we can like turn to slag the Squire and pacify the slime. Seems pretty awkward, but might have to be how we do it. Yeah, because I mean this Exalted is just getting out of hand here. So if we kill that and pacify that, he can bash in for 3. I think that's gotta be our plan. It's not pretty, but I think it's gonna have to do it for now. Alright, so we kill the Squire. And we really can't deal with slime right now. So like now we can just sit. I guess, are we racing? Let's see, 3, 6, 9, he gets us 1. No, we're not racing yet. I think we just sit this turn. So now, hopefully we start drawing into gas. Well, that's pretty good. We'll replay the elf. I think we're still just kind of sitting here. I mean, we can Searing Spear his Primal Clay. So if you spear the Primal Clay, he bashes in for 2. And I think that's actually an acceptable race here. So I think we bash in and we Searing Spear on the attack. Yeah. So that way we can whiff his attack, essentially. Yeah, so now, in response to the Exalted trigger, we're going to Searing Spear his Primal Clay. Otherwise we just race. I mean, because if we race, we hit him, we have him dead in 2 turns. I think we just, let's see here. Trying to, so So we go to 7, and then next turn he goes to 8. I think we just race here, actually. Yeah. O-ring is pretty good. I don't even know if we need to O-ring yet. Because like next turn he drops us to 4. Maybe we just O-ring if he has a blocker next turn. Like if he sits back, we just O-ring his guy. I think then that's game. Unless he's got something. Farseek's not going to do it. But if he has like Titanic Growth, we just Searing Spirit in response. Yeah. Turn to slag also works. So is that just do it? Searing Spear for the win, and that's the win. Sweet. That was kind of a close one there, but glad we just decided to race. Okay, so what do we see in his deck? Let's see what else he's got. He's got some big green cards. Primal Clay, yep. Flames, okay. Got the Exalted combo. I guess Guardians are actually pretty good. I mean, if you have a lot of creatures. Okay. Acidic Slime, yeah. And Divine Verdict. So I mean, like, we'd get punished by Divine Verdict, so I'm not sure strength is that good. But I mean, like, 1 strength is probably fine. I think 2 is overkill. Plummet is pretty good. Well, let's see, we'd get, like, his flyer, Primal Clay, maybe. I mean, he's playing white, so it's probably fine. He didn't seem super aggressive. I think we bring in, let's see, he has Primal Clay. Didn't see too many other enchantments. Probably Volcanic Strength. Strength is probably better than Growth if he's going to be running mountains. What else do we want to cut? Big guys seem good. Courser's fine. Kitesail seem pretty relevant. Yeah. Maybe bring in Plummet. Especially if he's running white, I could see Plummet being pretty good. He had Staff of Nin. That makes our 1-drops much worse. Maybe like cutting Arbor Elf. Bring in Plummet and cutting something else here, like, especially with Verdict, I think I'm probably just going to bring out Growth and bring in Plummet. Just kind of go like that. His hand is kind of iffy. We don't really have ways to play our red cards here. I'm not sure if we want to keep this hand or not. I mean, like, we definitely have our other colors, but we don't have any plays for like turns 1, 2, and 3. Like, if he has an aggressive draw, we could just lose. But we do have enough land. Yeah, you know, I think I'm going to keep this. I think it's marginal. Like, we could definitely draw into... Well, we can't expect to draw into red, that's true. Yeah, maybe that was maybe that was a bad keep, I'm not sure. Let's see, we've got 5 mountains and Evolving Wilds. He does have an aggressive draw. So we just need to draw like a creature or something to kind of slow it down a little bit. Courser's pretty good. Maybe eventually hit a mountain would be nice. Oh, Squire's pretty nasty. I think now we're just going to go ahead and drop Courser. And then get a mountain in there with our Evolving Wilds next turn. Now we're just racing Squire. So I guess he has Divine Verdict, which I guess, you know, we can play around just by sitting here, but it doesn't really change much. Like, I think we'd rather have him Verdict our Courser than, like the Vastwood Gorge, that'd be rough. He also may not have Verdict. I think we're not really doing anything else, so it's worth getting in. Or we could just sit, I suppose, and like have him tie up his mana, but then we're not racing. I guess he does not have Verdict. He could also just not have Verdict. Pack leader, yuck. So we're really hoping here for another mountain next turn. Be pretty sweet. That's exactly what we needed. And next turn, play Vastwood Gorger. Yeah, I like that. Get in with Courser. And just keep racing here. I mean, I suppose we could have also like done Arms Dealer sack to kill it, which might have been better. Especially if he has like equipment. But I think now we just drop Vastwood Gorger and keep racing. Like this way we can get like a little bit more value out of Arms Dealer with like Rummaging Goblin. We could also just like Magma Quake next turn to like get through. Magma Quake for 2, and yeah, it seems pretty good. I can just hit players, creatures, okay. Or we could just drop a Phyrexian Hulk and just keep bashing. So like if, let's see, so if we Magma Quake here, we don't really have other plays. I mean, I think I'd rather just attack with both and then drop Hulk and then Magma Quake next turn. I think we just want to hold the forest in case we want to use Rummaging Goblin. So now he needs like Wrath or something like that. Planar Cleansing. Unless he has like the double Titanic Growth play. Or like Searing Spear gets us, I guess. Yeah. I guess that's Searing Spear and that's game. Shit. Well, we didn't see the Titanic growth, so we didn't expect it. Yeah, Flames will do it. So maybe it would have been safer to drop like Arms Dealer and like and have like as a response. It probably would have been much better. We haven't really seen any other flyers. I think one Plummet is still fine. We just want to sit like that. He needed like 2 cards there to get us, but I mean, it probably would have been a safer play to drop Arms Dealer. And we are going to be on the draw here. Hopefully he forgets his first turn. Yep, and he forgot his first turn. That was hilarious. Always love it when opponents just don't take their first turn. The best thing of both worlds. Although we could definitely use a couple creatures here. Well, that'll help to start. I guess we can just go like Plummet Equip. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do just that. So I didn't see any other flyers. I mean, like maybe he has some crazy dragon, but we still got O-Ring. I think I just want to start bashing in. Oh, that's unfortunate. But it's better than hitting our Hulk. And I guess now we just sit. I don't think we want to trade Slime for Arms Dealer yet. Because like, he could have like Garrick's Pack Leader. I mean, we just want to try to conserve our threats here a little bit. At the same time, I mean, acidic slime needs to be dealt with. I mean, just because it's got death touch, we have no way to fly over it anymore. So maybe we probably just like block here and then like arms dealer the acidic slime. That way we still have like O-ring backup. I mean, acidic slime really is a problem. Yeah, so I think we just block there. Now we just hope that Hulk can go the distance. Naturalize would be pretty awkward. Might of Glory. Well, he's definitely got enough Exalted guys, that's for sure. And Pacifism is pretty rough. So I guess now, I think we just O-ring the pacifism and start beating in. Like if we O-ring pacifism and like drop the boar, I guess we could pacifism as primal clay, but not sure if we need to do that just yet. Now either way, I think we're going to go ahead and O-ring the pacifism. We just want to hang on to the extra force in case we draw a Rummaging Goblin, and then just sit on the pacifism. Like, if he offers the trade here with Knight of Glory, I'm definitely taking it with Flint Hook Boar. Because, I mean, Exalted is a real pain in the ass, but he's probably just going to bash in for 3 with Primal Clay. Yep. If we get too low, we may have to just pacify that thing, just because we don't want to fall in range of like Titanic Growth plus Flames. Captain's Call. Yuck. Alright, we may have to pacify that thing sooner rather than later. I think we just tack with Flint Hook Boar here, just so we can try to clear out some of this nonsense. And I could have played this with haste, I forgot about that. That would have been much better. So we don't want to just like give away the Phyrexian Hulk. I think we want to just. I think we attack with Flint of Boar and then pacify the Primal Clay. Question is, does he want to kill it or just keep jumping? I think he just wants to win with Primal Clay, but we do not want to see that happen, so simply going to pacify it. And I don't think there's any reason for us to drop any more land yet. Yeah, because I think, unless we draw like, I suppose we could draw like Jade Maytone. Yeah, so I guess I'll drop one more land. Ugh. Duskdale Worm. Ouch. That's a beating. That'll be an 8/8 trample. Yikes. Yeah, that's a good one. I guess game 2 we definitely could have won the game if we'd Oh, there's the Rummaging Goblin. Well, maybe we should have kept the other land in hand. So now we just trade Hulk and +4 for Duskdale Worm. Then he starts bashing in for 2. Or for 3, I should say. If he has any tricks, we're probably just losing this game. Well, I'm definitely happy that I ran with Phyrexian Hulk main. I mean, because this guy seems... I mean, he does get blown out by, like, naturalizing and whatnot, but he's still very good. He's just, you know, nice end of the curve game winner. Flames is rough. Yuck. Time to thin the deck and hope we don't die. Like he gets us for 5, we drop to 5. I'm just gonna filter this real quick here, just so we can F6. It's looking pretty grim. So we pretty much we probably needed to win game 2 to win this match. Ugh. Oh, that's a beating of Visionary too. That's not looking good for our heroes, that's for sure. So are we just dead? Let's see, we block here. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Hopefully he doesn't see it. Well, I guess we're not just dead because of Roaring Private Ox. Really surprised. That was very strange. Well, I guess never mind, he has the pacifism guy. We are just dead. Yeah, Roaring Private Ox is pretty awesome pacifism protection. I'm not sure what he's thinking about here, because if he just attacks, he wins. Sure. That's pretty good. And unfortunately that's going to do it. So we had our one chance to win the match in game 2. And we will see you for round 3.